A dazzling facility located here in the heart of Atlanta, Georgia. Welcome inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Young Kweku has it all teed up. And we're underway in Atlanta. And well, in the past, we wouldn't have batted an eye as it sails over the end zone, Brock. But with our new kickoff rules in place, that's going to cost them. The football's coming all the way out to the 30-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. He's out in the clear. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Warren once more. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Russ now from the gun. Throw secured by George Pickett. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go.
1st down from the red zone. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Well, Brock, they get an early opportunity here inside the red zone, but nothing comes of it after that interception.
Yeah, no question, Kate. You expect that this won't be their last chance or the last time they get in the red zone. This will, or at least should, be the last chance that it ends in a pick. They're going to take that Microsoft Surface tablet. Everybody is. They're going to pull that play up, and most importantly, they're going to try to identify what happened so it doesn't happen again.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Another carry for Robinson. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
Here we go, set, street, 79 Bronco. Bronco 80.
Staying with Robinson. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's on the move. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
Let's go now. Go.
3rd down, it's Penix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Putting a receiver in motion. First down, here's Russ. He lets one fly deep downfield. And he knocks that one away to prevent a big gain. Now all eyes go to the penalty marker to see who it's against. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On second down, Warren. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. First down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Warren here from the gun. And he's brought down for a loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down. On fourth down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. They go play action. Here's Penix. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate. On shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
A toss snap to Robinson. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. A very productive play from the rookie QB out of Washington. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And he doesn't put much height or distance on this one. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw from Wilson. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They give to Harris from the gun. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they'll try to build on that big stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, it's Wilson. Gets this one to Harris. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Lorenzo Carter there to bring him down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Wilson with it on first. He's going deep. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the 2nd. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1-for-1. Now Boswell on to send this away. Oh, and this will be a turnover. It's recovered by the kicking team.
Kid, I know what you were waiting for and what I was waiting for, and that was that official to raise his hand. I think we all assumed that was going to be taken to the house. It wasn't, but it could be in pretty short order because this offense now set up for some serious success.
Here we go.
The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It ended up being a failure right up front. The entire play, when you get in these goal-to-go situation, hinges on that initial surge. It gives some credit to the defense. They win right there at the point of attack, and because of it, well, that play goes backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Warren. He hits the sideline and an ill-fortuned run loses yardage.
What was supposed to move the chains or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? It did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. The Steelers are on the move here. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Wilson now from the gun. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bobcat, 60.
Penix working from the gun. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense.
And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, it's Rondale Moore. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, set.
To the air with Penix. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense...
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. On the option, it's Algier. He'll cobble together a yard there. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Flush down now to his left. He's running for it. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the red zone now. And the defender comes away with it. And the Steelers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on first down. This is a 50-yard look from the right hash. Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
14.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Moore with a return. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And the Falcons will have a first. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
On second down, Robinson. And again, he can't manage anything. Defense all over him at the line. 3rd and long for him here. He's trying to push the field. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
He's fighting for it, but will not get there. They stall the run out, and that's a safety. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. He has it at the 13. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
I remember these feelings running on the field after a great return like that, Kate. It almost feels like stepping into a batter's box with runners on base. So much of the work has been done ahead of you. Now you got to go deliver.
Throwing from the pistol, Penix. That one's incomplete. Had the connection. A bit of a concentration drop on that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 16 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Working inside the red zone. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. A give left side. Here's Robinson. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Penix now to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they continue to trail by 12.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Wilson out of the pistol. Escapes the pocket. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Taking the handoff. Now Wilson. Flushed out of the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got Pickens.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Russ now from the gun. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Pulled in at the 20. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And the Falcons will take over. They've got first down from the 31.
19 tight, ready.
Play action. Here's Penix. It's into the hands of Mooney. And he's out of bounds, up at his own 45. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Penix. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I don't think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10. Ross off the play fake. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing third and long.
Check. Alert. Go, 14.
Shotgun handoff to Warren. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Here's Harris. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. This one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Rolling left, buying some time. That one's caught along the left sideline. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football is going to be spotted at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now here's Ross. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Defense shows blitz. Wilson. He lofts one deep. Center of the field. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Chased out to his right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. The Steelers set to punt it. It'll be Cameron Johnston doing the honors. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Starts his return from the 23. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Check, 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 check.
Penix now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
2nd down carry for Algier. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth.
Ready? 18, Pioneer. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Go street. Cup 19. Cup 19. I go.
Trying for it with Penix. And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. A give left side. Here's Harris. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
On the move, headed right. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. And I'll talk about a golden opportunity at an immediate first down following that encroachment flag. They'll run here following the penalty. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Give him 3 on the gain, as that makes it 2nd and 2 for him. Warren once more. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Wilson on 3rd down. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Moore with a return. And he's out a little short of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Warriors 70. Here we go. Here we go. Mustang 19. Check
Penix
go.
looking to pass. Getting out to his left. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a first. Working quickly here.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
On 1st down, here's Penix. He's going deep this time. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Dante Jackson takes it away.
4 picks, 1 game. Yeah, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play action, it's Wilson. He lofts it deep left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for George Pickens that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing again is Russ. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Throwing on third, Wilson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Falcons have some new life in the fourth.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
What?
Wilson now, 1st and 10. That throw finds Pickens. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
What?
From the gun, it's Wilson. Escapes out to the left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
What?
They kick the running back in motion. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Falcons scoop it up. The 40. Hits the 20. When they get a touchdown, defense scores and gives them some small hope here. Koo on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons trim the deficit down to 5. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And it flies over the end zone and out of play. In the past, it's a touchback to the 25. The new rules starting this season, Brock, so it's now going to be at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And it sets up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Warren running between the tackles. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Falcons get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Now to throw. Forced out to his right. He's on the move. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. And the Steelers make the play that should win them this game.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
Down to a knee, and we're going to see if that defense chooses to expend one of its final 2 timeouts.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Huard and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers are winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.